We're live. Hello, folks. Welcome to the apocalypse. I'm your host, Mr. Money Mental UK, part-time eBay reseller, mental health advocate, saviour of the world, hopefully soon to be. Today, we are doing the traditional Monday Money Mental quiz. Ali Evans has written the quiz questions for today, so thank you, Ali, for doing that. The rules are very simple on this one. Basically, the closest sort of answer in terms of spelling doesn't have to be 100% accurate, will be accepted. It's fastest finger first. 3 rounds of 10 questions. The winner has the privilege of writing next week's quiz. So we always end up with, at least one different sort of quiz champion, if you see what I mean. And there is our quiz champion from last week, Ali, who won't be allowed to participate this week because she wrote the quiz questions. But yeah, we'll give it a minute or two for people to join us as well, because I'm conscious YouTube can be slow at sending out notifications. I'll just say a few hellos while we're going. We've got LGG in, we've got Rebecca, Ashley, Richard, Ali. Welcome to all of you. If you're wondering why I'm drinking a cider, it's because I'm celebrating some good news today, but we'll come on to that when we've got more viewers. I should have, well, it's good news for me. It may not be good news for the future of the YouTube channel or the Money Mental community, as I may not have the time for either of them, but it's all about me anyway. Hi, Lainey. Welcome. Eating a tea, but she will have a go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all these questions as well. I've not actually had a chance to read them in intimate detail yet because I've been busy saving the country. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Hi, Chris. Looks like we've got a few people joining us. So excellent news there. Just going to make sure I've got live chat on so I can see any swearing. Right, okay, let's get this underway then. So, 10 questions, 3 rounds, 30 questions in total. I'll just bring up the score sheet when I remember. I'll share the chat so that everyone can see what's going on. Hi, gorgeous Georgina, how are you? You've seen now that I am the saviour of the United Kingdom. We'll come on to that later. Right, let me just get the screen share on. There we go, that's the screen share. There we go. Right. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. The computer crashed. Right. Let's try and get the screen share on again. Hopefully it won't crash this time. Okay, I can't do a screen share because it crashes every time it does that. So we're just going to have to trust my word for who's come first and whatever. Right. And trust my excellent counting ability. Okay, so we're getting straight into it, folks. Just type ready into the chat if you're ready for the quiz question. Right. Okay. Yep, we're ready. Excellent. Okay. Right. So let's just see if I can fetch this up. Okay. Here we go. First category is general knowledge. Question numero uno. What is a baby puffin called? So what is a baby puffin called? Remember, any complaints, Ali wrote the questions, not me. Hi, Tori. Question one, what is a baby puffin called? I'm not seeing a correct answer so far. Danny's gone with chick, and it's not that. Ashley and Chris have gone with pufflet. It's not that. Rebecca's gone with puffy. It's not that. Danny's now gone with pup. It's not that. Not puffit, I'm afraid. Hi, Paul. Welcome. I'm just answering the question, what is a baby puffin called? You might have to Google this, folks. A baby. I can't accept that as an answer, I'm afraid, lady. Pufflings. I will accept that as an answer. It's puffling singular, but I'll accept that, Danny. So we'll give Danny the first point. Right, okay. Question number 2. What unit name is used to measure the speed and movement of a computer mouse? So what unit name is used to measure the speed and movement of a computer mouse? Bloody hell, these are hard questions. I'd have no clue on that one. So what unit name is used to measure the speed and movement of a computer mouse? Not RAM, I'm afraid. That's memory. Yeah, definitely evil. I agree, 100%. So's Tom, because I imagine he wrote this one. We've got I don't know so far. Ask that question again. Google is available, of course, folks. What unit name is used to measure the speed and movement of a computer mouse? Laney's just beating Danny there with Mickey. That is correct. So well done, Lainey. You get a point. Lainey, 1 point. Yeah, Mickey Mouse. Question number 3. The 4 fashion capitals are usually considered to be New York, London, Paris, and which other city in disease-ridden Southern Europe? So the 4 fashion capitals are New York, London, Paris, and which other city? Ashley just beaten Tori there with Milan. It is indeed, although I'm not sure it is currently, but yeah, Milan. So Ashley gets her first point of what I'm sure will be many on the board. Just beating Tori there. Definitely not Peckham. Right. In which decade was the Oxford English Dictionary first published? And I'll give you a bonus point if you can get the year as well. So in which decade was the Oxford English Dictionary first published? Bonus point if you can get the year. You've put the word bloody hunky in this next question, haven't you, Ali? No. I need a year and a decade if you want to get both points. I can tell you no, none of you are anywhere near close. Year and decade, including the full century as well, so that we know. No one near close. So I need a year and a decade. Google is available. I'll give you a bit more time to get it. Wow, you're all going way too early here. Way too early. Right, I'll give you a 10-second countdown. Really clear, you've got bloody Google. All you got to do is put what year did the Oxford English Dictionary first published into Google. Right, Lainey's put a year that's wrong, so Lainey gets no points because she hasn't put a decade. A decade and a year. So 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So Lainey's gone 20, so Lainey gets a point there. Going to go for a year. 2, 1. Okay. Lainey gets the point for the decade. It was the 20s, 1920s. The actual year was 1928. So Lainey moves into the lead on 2 points. And there wasn't. It was 1928. I would have given you the. You'd already put 25 before. I'd have given you the point for that. Okay, next question. Right. I'm not reading out this question as written. Which American actor starred in The Rainmaker, Good Will Hunting, The Departed, and Green Zone? There's an additional word in here, hunky, but I'm not saying that. It's Ali's dream man. Apart from me, of course. Ashley's got it. It is indeed Matt Damon. Hi, Patty. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Oliver Ian. Hello to anyone I've missed. Definitely not Dustin Hoffman. So Ashley now moves to joint lead on 2 points. Was indeed Matt Damon. This is a tough question next. Which game console controllers are used by the US Navy to operate Virginia-class submarines? So which game console controllers are used by the US Navy to operate Virginia-class submarines? Well done, Ashley. And is indeed Xbox. Just beating Patty there. Sega's not actually the name of a console. It's the name of a manufacturer and publisher. But Ashley moves up to 3 points. Crispy just coming in too late there. Okay. Now, Rebecca might know the answer to this next question. Beginning with the letter S, which European country made it illegal to own just one guinea pig? So beginning with the letter S, which European country made it illegal to own just one guinea pig? Singapore's in Europe now, is it, Chris? Is that it's lifted up, it's moved out of Asia, and it's relocated continent. I'm not seeing the right answer so far. It's not Spain, it's not Sweden, it's not Slovenia. It's definitely not Singapore. There's only so many European countries beginning with S. Right. We'll give it a 10-second countdown. It's not Slovakia. 10, 9, 8, not San Marino. 7, not Scotland. 6. 5. Well done, Danny. It is indeed Switzerland. Yeah, you can have as many guesses as you want. This isn't one of my traditional quizzes. But Danny moves up to 2 points. South Wales Matt just coming in a bit behind there, but with the right idea. Number 8. I like this question. Thank you for including this one. Which iconic British band wrote the soundtrack to the 1980 film Flash Gordon? Otherwise known as the greatest band in the world. Apparently guinea pigs are social animals and get depressed on their own. Yes, well done, Ashley. Just beating Rebecca. The Beatles. Bloody Queen is the greatest band in the world. Bloody Beatles, my ass. My uncle did some of their album covers, actually. The Beatles, that is, not Queen. Ashley moves up to 4 points. There we go. You should all get this question right. In 1881, the first British lager brewery was opened in which Welsh town? So in 1881, the first British lager brewery was opened in which Welsh town? I'm the Queen. No, that's a city. Well done, Paul. It is indeed Wrexham, the greatest town. Barry's an island. Well done. It is indeed Wrexham, the greatest town known to mankind. So Paul gets his first point on the board. And incidentally, home to Mr. Money Mental UK. Yes, all hail Queen Andrew. Question 10. Which doll's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts? So which doll's full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts? Oh, Virgin Media has gone down, is it? I don't use Virgin Media. Well done, Lainey. It is indeed Barbie. Correct. Straight in there. Just beating Ashley, who put Barty. Name of my dog. I'll give Lainey moves up to second place now on 3 points. Well done. Quiz Mistress becomes the quiz champion, potentially. I've just seen an answer from Laney of Switzerland as well, which is fascinating. Richard's has gone down. Bloody Virgin Media. Okay, so that's the end of the first category. And so far the scores are as follows. We have in first place Ashley on 4 points. Just behind her we've got Laney on 3 points. Then we've got Danny on 2 points and Paul on 1 point. So congratulations everyone. Yeah, definitely not Barty. Okay, next round is Georgina. No, the next round isn't Georgina. God, what am I doing? The next round is geography, sorry. I saw a word with G and I went to Georgina. The next round is geography. Question numero uno. In the 16th century, women in which country bordering both Europe and Asia could initiate a divorce if their husbands didn't pour coffee for them? So in the 16th century, IDMH, women in which country bordering both Europe and Asia could initiate a divorce if their husbands didn't pour coffee for them? Correct, Danny, it is indeed Turkey. Just beating Rebecca and David there on my screen at least. So Danny moves up to 3 points, joint second place. Question number 2. Only 22% of which river flows through Europe? So question 2, only 22% of which river runs through Europe? This should be a nice easy one, that. Oh, did I say Europe? I meant Egypt. Only 22% of which river flows through Egypt? Yeah, well done, David. It is indeed the Nile. So David gets his first point on the board there. That threw everyone, didn't it? That's because I asked the wrong question. Right, question number 3. What is the largest non-continental island in the world? So question 3, what is the largest non-continental island in the world? Ashley is correct. It is indeed Greenland. Antarctica is a continent, unfortunately, Danny. So yeah, as is Australia. So yeah, well, it's actually Australasia, but question number 3, Greenland, correct. Well done, Ashley. Now moves up to 5 points. Looks like Ashley will be right in next week's quiz at this rate. Russia, sadly, not an island. Question number 4. Which 2 South American countries are the only ones that don't border Brazil? So question number 4. Which 2 South American countries are the only ones that don't border Brazil? I had this on a quiz the other day and got it right. Not seeing the right answer so far. Seeing lots of wrong answers. Definitely not Texas. Which 2 South American countries are the only ones that don't border Brazil? Argentina's right next to bloody Brazil, for Christ's sake. So take Argentina out of your answers straight away. Hide. Well done, Laney. It is indeed Chile and Ecuador. Just as I was about to call time. So Laney moves up to second place on her own on 4 points. Hi, Stu. Okay, question number 5. Which Asian country is made up of 7,641 islands? Hey, Mr. Vandal. Which Asian country is made up of 7,641 islands? I did not know it had this many islands. Well done, Ashley. It is indeed the Philippines. Correct. Genuinely did not know that. This one, number 6, will be fastest finger first, so get ready to type. Wouldn't even bother looking at your Google, I just go straight for it. What country's capital city is Vienna? So what country's capital city is Vienna? Ashley is there quick. Austria indeed. Aid went with austerity. But yeah, Ashley, 7 points. Obviously, people not heard of Rome and have gone for Italy as an option. Question numero 7. The rising sun is the flag of which country? So the rising sun is the flag of which country? Well done, Lainey. Just beating Aid and Ashley there, and Chris and everyone to Japan. It is indeed Japan. Yeah, so Lainey gets the point there. Question number 8. There's somebody in the chat, if they're still watching, that should get this one straight away. I know why this one's been included. Which English city is home to Beverley Knight, Liam Payne, and the Molineux Stadium? So, which English city is home to Beverley Knight, Liam Payne, and the Molineux Stadium? Which has got an Aldi near it. Yeah, Tori's got that straight away. Wolverhampton. Well done, Tori. Get your first point off the bat. First point there. It's the Aldi by the is it the Asda? Sorry, by the yeah, I think it's the Asda we went to by the Molineux. Me and Mr. Payne. The Great Barrier Reef. I don't know that one. You don't know where Molineux is. The Great Barrier Reef is off. That's it. Yeah, it was Asda. Yeah. The Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of which Australian state? David is correct there. It is indeed Queen Victoria. Sorry, Queensland, I should say. So well done, David. You get your second point there. I love the way that people put Australia is off the coast of Australia there. 10. Number 10. Which mountain in North Wales marks the highest point in the country? So fastest finger first. Which mountain in North Wales marks the highest point in the country? Yep, Danny's there with Snowdon. Spelling slightly incorrect, but we'll accept that one, Danny. So Danny gets 4 points there. Well, 8 points. He moves on to 4 points. Yes, Mount Nolan, as it will be renamed once I have become saviour. That was question number 10. So, one more round to go. No, it's Snowdon in English and Welsh. One more round to go, which is food and drink, but 2/3 of the way through the quiz. The scores are as follows. In the lead, we have Ashley on 7 points. In second place, we have Lainey on 5 points. In third place, Danny P on 4 points. Fourth place, David Vinton on 2 points. And then joint fifth, we have Paul and Tori both on 1 point each. So congratulations, folks. A definitely hasn't won. So the next category is food and drink. Question number 1. I'll give some bonus points after this question as well, but we'll ask the first one. Which came first, McDonald's or KFC? And then a bonus point if you can name what year McDonald's was formed in and what year KFC was formed in. So which came first, McDonald's or KFC? And then a bonus point if you can name what year. So Patty has got the first point. It was indeed McDonald's. Can anyone name what year McDonald's came and what year KFC came? And we're not talking about in the UK, we're talking about where its original country of America. McDonald's definitely wasn't in the 70s. Definitely wasn't 84. Christ, even I know what years these came in. You're given it if you're given years, you've got to say for what as well. You can't just type in a year. You've got to say what place it was for. So, otherwise I don't know. You've got what year did McDonald's come in and what year did KFC come in, and that's within the world, not just the UK. So if you're Googling, right, we're going to give it 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. I saw a few people type in a year that would have been correct, but it didn't say whether it's for KFC or McDonald's, so I couldn't give any bonus points. But McDonald's was first in 1948 and KFC in 1952. In America, of course, because a few of you put the years there when it came over to the UK, which was unfortunately not the question. Number 2. Scrag End is the name. Oh, hang on. Did I give Patty that point? I bet you just give Patty that point for putting McDonald's first. Scrag End is the name for a cut of which type of meat? KFC would be favourite place. So Scrag End is the name for a cut of which type of meat? Lamb, I will accept lamb. Yeah, I've got mutton, but I'll accept lamb. So C. Reeves gets first point on the board there. Well done. Right. Next question. Numero 2. Eccles cakes are named after an English town in which county? FC's ace. Eccles cakes are named after an English town in which county? Correct, Aid. It is indeed Lancashire. So Aid gets his first point. Question number 4. Which fruit was the title of a 1996 hit for a band called the Presidents of the United States of America? So question 4, which fruit was the title of a 1996 hit for a band called the Presidents of the United States of America? Yes, well done, Ashley. But Lisa just, oh, hang on. Right. Now, Aid has put in, we'll throw this one open to democracy. Do we give Aid the points for PXH? Or do we give Lisa the point? Siosa Sows for Peaches. Who do we give the point to, folks? Vote 1 for Aid, 2 for Lisa. Vote 1 for Aid, or 2 for Lisa. Two for Lisa. Problems with spelling. So it looks like Aid is getting the point. Okay, so Aid moves up to 2 points there. Okay. So look at something happened by democracy and I allowed it to take place. Must be in a generous mood today. Very generous mood. I don't normally allow democracy to succeed on this channel. Question number 5. Ashley should have it. Should get this one. Which box? Question numero 5. Which Scottish dish is made from oatmeal fried with fat, onions, and seasoning? And question number 5. Which Scottish dish is made from oatmeal fried with fat, evil onions, and seasoning? That's what you think haggis is made from, really? So you think there's no meat in haggis? You're all wrong so far. Not faggots. Not white pudding. Not oat cakes. Not black pudding. Okay. Which Scottish dish is made from oatmeal fried with fat, onions, and seasoning? Not dumpling, not pasty. Dale Ashley, you live in the country, for Christ's sake. I'll give it 10 more seconds. 9. Yes, well done, Lainey. It is indeed Skirley. Correct. Tatties is potatoes, so no. Lainey moves up to 6 points. And how can you put a freaking question involving onions into this quiz, Ali? We have words about that. The evil bastard things. Right. If a dish is described... Well, I've just told you what Skirley is. It's bloody oatmeal fried with fat, onions, and seasoning. If a dish is described as a la Florentine, which vegetable would you expect to find in it? So if a dish is described as a la Florentine, which vegetable would you expect to find in it? Not bloody onions. I've had a la Florentine pizza before. So this is a dead easy question and you're all getting it wrong. It's not prickly, whatever the hell that is. It's not apple. This is a really easy question. It's the Italian for this. Well done, lady. It is indeed spinach. Bloody hell. No bloody culinary knowledge amongst you people at all. Right, lady now moves into joint lead. Did you include a tie break on this, by the way, Ali? Bet you forgot to include a tie break. You better start thinking of a tie break for me. Question number 7. I don't like any of the freaking vegetables you've got on this thing, by the way. I've just seen what's further down. The Japanese wine sake is produced from which food? The Japanese is fast finger first. This one, surely everyone must know this. Well done, Laney's mum. The Japanese wine sake is produced from which food? Ashley just beating Georgina there by a split second. Well done, Ashley. It is indeed rice. Yeah, Wikipedia is a load of shite. Don't listen to Wikipedia. Anyone can write a Wikipedia entry. Speak to Ali Evans. She wrote the questions. I just read them out. Right. This one will be fastest fingers first. Which beverage has been advertised with the slogan, "It gives you wings"? So which beverage has been advertised with the slogan, "It gives you wings"? Well done, Lainey. Just beating Ashley there. It is indeed Red Bull. So it's neck and neck at the top here. 8 points for both Lainey and Ashley with 2 questions left to go. Nobody else could win this quiz now. Oh, for God's sake. Question number 9. Which healthy and delicious, I can't even say this, which evil and hideous vegetables were worshipped by ancient Egyptians who believed their spherical shape and concentric, well done, Tori, yeah, their spherical shape and concentric circles symbolized eternity. Deep of the onion. So Tori gets the point there. And this other one is a bloody final question, is another much hated vegetable. There was miles behind Danny. Question number 10. Freaking, I'm not reading that out, is that that's written? Yes, we still need a tie break. Snow, English, and sugar snap are varieties of which other evil vegetable? Snow, English, and sugar snap are varieties. Right. Aid is written OES and Georgina is written P. So do we give the point to Aid for OES or do we give it to Georgina? We're going to have a tie break as well here. So vote 1 for Aid, vote 2 for Georgina. I've run out of cloudy apple. You have to have a Taurus. No, split vote. Looks like Georgina's winning the vote here. So Georgina, well done. So right, so Chris, that number 2 is for Georgina and 1 is for Aid. Right, so Georgina gets that point, but now it's tie break time. Whoever wins out of Ashley and Lainey gets the privilege of writing next week's quiz questions. So, Ali, have we got a quiz question, a tie break question for me? Let's have a look. Okay, it is only... No, doesn't matter. That's allowed. That's within the rules, that, Lainey. So, tie break situation. Which value is higher? 0.5 or... Well, hang on. You've got to give me the answer to this, Ali. I don't know what the bloody answer is. Hang on, I can convert this. I know the answer. Right, which value is higher? 0.5 or 1/3? Your 50-50 choice here, ladies. Sorry, I didn't need to type the answer. I know the answer on that one. Which value? It's only Lainey and Ashley that can answer. And Ashley is coming first with 0.5, which is correct. Well done, Ashley. So Ashley has the privilege of writing next week's quiz. You can set the rules are, Ashley, 3 rounds, different categories, 10 questions in each round. Send them through to me on the Facebook Messenger, and a tie-break question as well. The only thing is, there may not be any more quizzes, so that we need to talk now. Because we may see a temporary cessation of the Money Mental UK YouTube channel and my participation on the Facebook, due to the fact that yours truly has, just as of today, breaking news, it was like about an hour ago this happened, just over an hour ago, has been has been accepted onto the government's coronavirus response task force thing. So I'm going to be at the front line of the fight against the virus as our country's saviour, or one of our country's saviours. So I may not have the time to do anything other than that role, because of the nature of it and whatever. So it's going to be pretty full on. So I applied for this. When did I apply for it? About 2 weeks ago, and I just found out. But I found out last week of being accepted into it, but I had to try and get work to release me onto the thing. So I need to be well behaved when I'm doing this. I'll be looking after Barty, but I don't know if I'll have the time to fit in the Facebook and the YouTube and whatever. I've got to be well behaved while the country's safety is in my hands. So I'll see how it goes. I think there will still be a drinking with Andrew this Friday, but then it might have to be a bit of a no wedding. But I have got me date with Beth on Wednesday night though. So yeah, I mean the word hero is often overused in society, but I think it's appropriate at this time. But seriously, it's going to take a lot of hard work and commitment. So I may not have time for the distractions of social media as a result. So you may have to cope without me for a bit, but we'll do a drinking with Andrew this Friday. We'll celebrate, and then we'll see what happens. And yes, my new top has arrived, so thank you for reminding me of that, Oliver Ian. Delighted that you reminded me of that, Stephen. No, this is something totally different, This is working for government. This is directly working on the coronavirus response as part of my role as a civil servant. It's me with government departments on loan. So no, I don't think there'll be any time for the future wives. As such, may have to be temporary on hold. So we'll have a celebration on Drink with Andrew on Friday, and then there's going to be a Drinking with Andrew special on Saturday night in honour of Peter Ray's 30th birthday as well. Because I figured, if I'm going out, I'll go out with two Drinking with Andrew specials. So finding a new bloke is not allowed. I'll need my future wives when I return from having saved the country / world. But looks like I'm going to be involved in various bits and bobs, including making sure vulnerable people have got food and such like. So I thought I'd officially announce that now before we have the celebration to celebrate the end of Money Mental for a bit. So that's it, folks. I might have to find a new quiz host for next Monday, basically. But I'll sort that out closer to the time. See if I can get Derek to do it or something. Yes, the ladies will be desperate for my company when I come back. If I come back as a single man, of course, who knows what the future holds. But thank you everyone, and we'll see you on Drinking with Andrew on the weekend. Bye for now.